Oi to oi, and welcome back to Picking Up Gaming, you lovely bunch of Komodo dragons. I hope you had a good week / weekend and keeping safe. So let's reignite fire with this review and get this fire burning, baby. Burn, baby, burn. Spyro, burn, no. You know what to expect, guys. Bad songs, dad jokes, and my rumblingness. Let's go. So first things first, let's get on with some facts, baby. Yeah. So as always, let's start with some factoids about Spyro Reignited trilogy. Now this is a platform video game directed by Toys for Bob and published by Activision. It is a collection of the remasters of the first games Spyro in the Spyro series, Spyro the Dragon, Ripto's Rage and Year of the Dragon. It was released to PS4, Xbox One in 2018 and for Microsoft Windows and Nintendo Switch in September 2019. Now, originally I played these games all the way back on the PS1, which makes me feel really old. And obviously there's been a few other games in the series which I don't care to mention because as far as I'm concerned personally, from my personal preference, the first three games, which is Spyro, Ripto's Rage, Year of the Dragons, are the best and the only ones you really need to kind of look into. But hey ho. But in usual, with all these platforms coming back into fruition, like your Spyros, Crash Bandicoots, Ratchet & Clank's getting popular and more accessible and more in the know, I'm gonna keep saying this every single video. Please, Naughty Dog, it's about time we get a Jak and Daxter remaster or Jak and Daxter 4, please. So essentially, Spyro trilogy is a platformer, so you've got colourful locations, lots of little jumping, gliding, charging, fire breathing, so really kind of basic stuff, nothing really too challenging, so it's good for an easy playthrough if you want something chilling, relaxing. It's a lot of fun. Obviously if you've got young kids or even big kids, like I said, it's great to play and it's great to enjoy. And obviously Spyro is the titular protagonist, a young cheeky purple dragon, and you go through his adventures as he attempts to restore peace in a set of worlds depicted each game by defeating some colourful enemies and with help with friends along the way, like a dragonfly named Sparks, a cheetah named Hunter, and a kangaroo named Sheila. That's proper Australian. Additionally, the game features a number of collectibles which must be acquired to make progress, such as gems and other stuff which also acts as currency. And also in the first game, Dragon Statues, my bad. It's like you said, typical platformer where you got your collectibles and whatnot, certain things you have to do. But once again, it's nothing too strenuous and it's all groovy, like a drive-in movie, baby. And the trilogy attempts to mostly remain faithful to the gameplay of the original games. Each level is designed to match the size and the layout of the levels in the original, which pretty much gets spot on most of the time. The recent remasters also made a few changes to the content in the original games, so there's certain things that are kind of might have been acceptable back then in a jokey way, and now obviously different, so it's made kind of a few touches, like it's removed some of the guns you had at certain enemies to make it war pistols. Obviously level we're seeing here, you've changed certain parts of that to make it a bit more kind of acceptable in today's age, so nothing too drastic. Obviously it's just a bit of changes to make it more kind of relatable in the times. But any goozle. And like I said, with storyline, it's pretty much acceptable to all ages. There's nothing too scary, nothing too over top or a bit, it's a very happy platform. Like I said, if you want a good time, if you want to chill out, nice easy stories for all the family, this is a game to go for, I would say, at Jak and Daxter. So, controls, sounds and graphics. So controls are pretty tight and responsive, making the platform easy and fun. Simple things got right, but surprisingly, like especially in this day and age, handling these simple things, these big old games get wrong. So when it shouldn't be as applauded, but you have to. I think sometimes when a game gets everything right, when the controls are tight and responsive, you're not going to wall, you're not glitching, you're not getting irritated by small little things like frame rates and popping textures and whatnot. You have to praise people who put the effort in. So well done to Toys and Bob for making this remaster feel tight in the control section. Now when it comes to the sound sections, it offers you a choice between the original soundtracks composed by Stuart Copeland and a new version from Toys from Bob composer Stephen Vankoff. I believe they pronounced that right. Apologies if I haven't. And obviously Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, returns to the role of Spyro, re-recording his lines from Return of Rage and Year of the Dragon, as well as re-recording lines from Spyro the Dragon, who was originally voiced by Carlos Alazraqui. Once again, I probably got that name really wrong, but I gave it a go, and that's all you can do. But like I said, the supporting cast also do an amazing job. I couldn't really find the names, but like I said, everyone in the voice acting side of things is spot on, bringing characters to life, making them fun, chirpy, interesting. Well, apart from one character is a bit irritating, but you'll know what I mean when you play Year of the Dragon, that little annoying person. But like I said, like with these kind of games, you do want everything to be like colourful, fun, cheerful, and you want the characters to feel that way. So like I said, in terms of that, it sticks faithful to the original. Not much has changed, just a bit of polish, a bit of improved raised recording, that kind of good stuff. And in terms of graphic, frame rate, it looks amazing. You can see it's colourful, it pops in and out. There's not much, if you compare it side by side to the original, it's a complete remaster. And obviously, so Toys Bob really put the time, effort, and care into this game, which you can tell in every single entry. It shines through, which, like I said, needs to be applauded because a lot of people just do the bare middle and pass it out. So, my final thoughts and pricing. Obviously, this game's been out a while, so I'm fully aware that this game is, like I said, 3 years now, and 2 years for the other ports to the Switch and the PC. But I do think when it comes to Christmas, especially like in this day and age, people do miss games like this. They don't potentially get the memo, they don't know it's coming out. So I think if you have got a young child or a young big kid like myself, this game will be great for Christmas. So like I said, it's colourful, it's cheery. You get 3 games into one, which like I said before is Spyro the original, Return Rage, which is still good, still fun, and my personal favourite, Year of the Dragon. And like I said, you get at least 20-30 hours from each game, obviously a bit more if you want to do the platinum. And like I said, if you are to platinum, it's probably one of the most easier games to do. And like I said, because it's quite a cheerful world, it's quite relaxed, it's quite fun, it doesn't really feel like a chore. None of the achievements or trophies are really hard to do. So like I said, if you're into that kind of thing, you can do it easily peasily, lemon squeezily. So like I said, I think coming into this game, like I said before, I grew up on this on the PS1 era. Like I played Year of the Dragon and what's the one? And Spyro the Dragon, that's the first one. And like I said, I came into it with obviously having so much nostalgia, really high hopes for it. Like I said, when you come to games and you've played in your childhood, you do want it to kind of feel the same. You don't want too much to be changed, you don't want it to be kind of rewritten or have the controls done or whatever else, or like that kind of stuff. You don't want that to be done. You want it to be treated with care. Like I said, and like I keep saying throughout this kind of review, impression video, is that Toys of Bob took a lot of care with doing this. And like I said, give them any other series and I'm sure they'll do the same. So big up to them. And like I said, in terms of the whole thing, when I first started, I played this years ago before I started this channel, and I really enjoyed it. So I generally think, I said before, if you are coming to this Christmas, it may be a strapped for cash because of the pandemic, because of whatever else, this is probably around £20-30. You could probably find a deal, and I would highly recommend you buy it for someone, because like I said, you get 3 games for the price of 1. And once again, I have to kind of say, I do have to praise them, because it's some people will unfortunately have old IP content, see other people make success, like with Crash Bandicoot for like a Naughty Dog or whoever type of shit, obviously Spyro, those kind of things. They will kind of put out what they can, and it's like, well, some things don't need to be remastered or remade, and when they do get remastered and remade, need to be treated with the same kind of respect and honesty and time, effort you would put into a brand new game. So I'm honestly so happy that they've put this time and effort into this game, and it's come out amazing, a bloody brilliant time. So I'll give this game a pick it up rating of pick it up. That's a new thing I'm trying. It's a bit cheesy, but I said, hey ho, bit of fun, never hurt anyone. Well, within reason. So, anywho's all my beautiful people from all over the world, what do you think is remastered? What other games do you want to see remastered? Like I said, Jak and Daxter would be my next choice. I honestly love that game 2 bits, and the fact Naughty Dog hasn't done anything with it is criminal. I know they've got, obviously Last of Us and The Child, and they're great, but they're not quite Jak and Daxter. But like I said, hopefully because of the success of Crash Bandicoot, like Crash Team Racing, your Spyro, your Mario, the platformers seem to kind of come back now, seem to be more of them being released as the year goes on. Hopefully we'll get more games like this, because like I said, they're really happy, cheerful, down to earth kind of games that are needed, I suppose. All other games being so serious, it's nice to have these kind of games come out now and again. So Naughty Dog, get on it. I know you watch the channel, I know it's growing, I know it's one on your top list of channels, so when you get a chance, get on it please. I'll be grateful. I'll be the first in the door to buy those games. But anyway guys, like I said before, I recommend this game highly, so you get a chance to pick it up. So anyway guys, thank you for watching Rambling On. It's been quite a challenging few weeks myself, but things are looking up. So I hope so. So stay safe, stay strong. Remember to talk to people if you need to talk to someone. Reach out if you can. There are plenty of things out there, especially when it comes to winter time, Christmas time. I know it can be hard for people, but like I said, you always are wanted, you're always needed. Just make sure to get out there and just talk to people, even if it's hard, or just do what you can. And like I said, I'm always here. If you need a chat, just leave it in the comments. So guys, so thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay strong. Let the rain and fire continue. Dragon Force, woo! Through the fire and flames. Yeah, man, check it out. Bye, 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 bye. And time for my Spyro to glide off to safety. Cheerio, Beanos, in a while, crocodile. Let's go.